unlocked.
I'm Dave Lefebre, and I'm getting out of my comfort zone. Exploring extreme places and culture, discovering extreme people, while encountering extreme weather. Where do I plan to do all this? Well, in my own backyard, of course. This is not your typical fishing show. It's unscripted, outside the box, and 100% real. This is Erie Extreme.
I'm getting too old for this. This week on Erie Extreme. You know, we love these challenge episodes, and this week we got a good one.
Here we go.
Hello?
Dave, Nate from We Create here with your Extreme Facebook Challenge. This one comes to you from Cassie from right here in Erie, PA. Cassie challenges you to simply catch a fish, anything that swims. What? How easy can that be? There must be some kind of a catch, you think? You must tow your boat to the lake via Amish horse and buggy. Good luck and have a great day. Nate from We Create, out.
Amish horse and buggy? What?
Did I hear that right?
The worst part of this challenge is obviously finding an Amish guy to tow the boat. And the main problem with that is they don't have phones. We have to call and they have to call you back.
The clock's ticking. Let's get on the phones.
Do you have any way to get in touch with them?
This could be it. That's one of us? Hello? Yeah, I think so. Hello? Yeah, this is Terry. I have a little bit of a bizarre question to ask you, but the challenge that we had asked to us was to tow the bass boat to the lake using an Amish buggy. Yeah, I know we're not crazy.
Tell him we need a 2-inch.
And we would need a 2-inch ball, and
Just getting a call back is like amazing.
we can. This is another crazy question, but can we do it tomorrow morning? Oh, that is great. That is awesome. What is your? Let me get something to write with.
Sounds like we got something going. That's unbelievable.
And just like that, we're on for tomorrow. Man, this is gonna be so cool.
You know, Dave and I go on Google Earth. We find the house, the location that we're getting the team of horses from. But now we're trying to look for some water.
There's the French Creek, there's Canadota.
Canadota is the closest.
Got a good look at the map, loaded the boat with some rods, and we hit the road at 7 a.m.
I'm meeting Dave at Country Fair with the crew. It's pouring down rain. I really hope we can pull this off today.
If it's that far, it's probably too far to tow a boat with a buggy. Plus we'll get run over. It's not worth taking a chance. Should have worn my orange t-shirt. Oh my gosh, we're almost out of gas.
Perfect, and we were just at a gas station. Canadota Lake is here. We're going to be coming.
Can you put a pin on that to show how far it is?
Down here. We're 25 minutes from Canadota Lake.
Lightning. Always what you want when you're riding a horse and buggy. Horses love lightning.
It is pouring out.
It's unbelievable. It hasn't rained in Erie for like a month.
I want to map out, like, first how far Canadota is.
Hey, there's a pond right across.
Zoom it in.
There's a pond right across the street.
We had an hour in the truck, so that gave us some time to check the weather, look at the radar, and get another look at Google Earth. It's a good thing we had an hour.
That big thing's a pond? Where are you talking about?
This is.
Zoom in on it, because we got to see it.
No, it's the roof of his house.
Wait, the light. Let's launch on the roof. Let go to you.
Why?
Because you're blind.
I'm not blind.
Zoom out. Why are you following the road like that?
Prepare to turn right.
Is that right?
Yes. How about, there is a gas station here. Can we fuel up? We're fine. Why should check engine light on? I think the weather's going like this way, though. So I'm pretty
It's going this way? No, it always goes that way.
No, it usually comes from the west. And that's the west.
No, the west is... Oh, my God.
We're going south. We're going south right now.
Dude.
West is to our right. East is to our left. I have Nordic blood in me. Trust me. No?
Trust me.
My ancestors founded America.
I don't care. That red stuff right there is going on the map. It's going that way. Oh, here, push play.
Play.
Did you push it? The red button. It's coming from the south.
East. Look, that's the west.
I know, that's what I told you.
It's.
You said it's going that way.
But
it's the only weather system on Earth that goes backwards.
No, that is west. To our right is west. Where's your compass on this thing? Which way are we going right now? We should be going south.
It's called a compass. If you got like these two, like say you got dumb and you got blind. Most people could live with one of those. So that's why I have a lot of respect for you. Maybe they'll feed us some Amish dumplings.
Do we have to be on the boat for the
It
challenge?
said we have to catch a fish. We got that part. Wouldn't that be funny if we got through all this and couldn't catch a stupid fish? Man, I hope we can do it. What if we can't do it?
We'll figure out something else to do then.
Those giant logs and stuff, they pull that with horses.
Right, but they use a different team though. It's not the same. Well, or they'll use more horses.
But they know we're bringing a big boat,
Yeah.
so they'll be ready.
We're going to be actually right on time. 1 minute away.
Who do you think you're dealing with? Never late. Okay, this is it right here, right?
This is it. Let's see, this must be it.
Will arrive at your destination on the
There it
left-hand
is.
side after
Left-hand side.
500 feet.
Must be that one.
Surprisingly, we got there on time, 8 o'clock sharp. It's go time. You know, we got 4 hours from right now to beat this challenge.
We're getting ready to make history now, boy.
You want to give me a weight balance?
Still pouring. It's like, why does this always happen?
That's him. Roll the window down.
We got the Amish rules first, and I can tell you, I wasn't real surprised. We can't use audio or video of the Amish, so...
Okay, some useful facts about the Amish community. Cameras and picture taking are never allowed.
That's fine, but it dawned on me, who's gonna drive the buggy?
Are you going to be able to drive that team?
Not me. I nominate Uncle Terry.
Oh no, I'm not driving that thing.
Like a chariot race. That was awesome, dude. I am so excited to do this.
Despite the downpour, you know, we still are doing pretty good on time. We found a big parking lot in a lumber yard, and it's time to hook them up. No, turn them the other way, other way.
Whoa, whoa.
Other way, other way.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Go forward. Okay, whoa, back. There you go. I'm liking this. Turn them the other way. Toward Cody. Go the other way. You're going the wrong way. Turn them. Yeah, there you go. As we're doing this, I'm thinking, this is the craziest thing I've ever done in my life.
I second that.
Frank and Fred, my life is in your hands. My boat's life is in your hands. There's a lot in your hands. They don't have hands.
Attaboy. Good horses.
I don't know about all this. I'm not nervous. We're towing my $90,000 bass boat with an Amish chariot with Terry at the reins. Oh boy.
I don't know about all this. I'm feeling a little nervous.
Well, I'm driving.
Only be... Like I said. Should I wear a flat bill for this?
I don't know, it's up to you.
Should we wait till it stops raining, maybe?
When, tomorrow? You know, the rain's slowing us down, and we do have a time limit. What are you worried about?
I'm not worried.
Okay, are we gonna, we're locked onto the hitch though, right?
If I fall off, I'm gonna get run over by the ranger.
You're not gonna fall
Yeah,
off.
oh yeah, we're locked on.
All right, hold on, dude, we're going.
As long as this thing's strong enough.
Come on, Frank. Come on, Frank.
It's the logs. You ready?
I think so. I don't want to fall off.
Just hold. Hold on to it.
Uh-oh, there's a car coming. Stop, whoa.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Whoa!
Okay, get him to go.
Whoa! Whoa!
Uh-oh,
Stop. Okay, good. Come on, boys. Come on.
There's no gas pedal and there's no brakes on an Amish Chariot. But you know what? We had some scary moments, but we were on the road. Oh, gosh. Oh, we almost jackknifed it. So they know.
Yeah, they know.
They know when there's a car.
Yeah. Whoa! Nice and slow down the hill.
You think this would be covered on insurance?
I don't know.
Oh, man. Think the fish will bite after all this?
Well, the weather's letting up, but I don't think it's going to be a challenge.
Dude, I want these horses.
I love Frank and Fred. Can you do a little giddy up?
No. I'm good. One of the camera guys took Noah to the lake. When we got there, Terry couldn't get Frank and Fred in reverse.
Whoa, 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 back, back.
So, per our Amish rules for the day, we had to get Noah to drive. When Noah drives, all cameras off. Are we floating yet?
Yeah.
Go grab her. Hey, it quit raining. It should be easy. We got how much time?
We have exactly an hour.
Well, when in doubt, I got a Cinco, I got a frog, and I got a jig. And if we only have to catch a fish, we're gonna try to make it a bass. So Code Man, first cast on Canadota Lake. We're gonna fish 500 miles an hour. We got the boat in the water. We got an hour, but I don't want ever to pretend like we have 10 minutes. And just like that, the first leg of our challenge is complete. Now all we gotta do is go catch a fish. Hour's not a long time. The water's high. You know, it's flooded. See this dock's underwater? There's gonna be a bass under one of these docks. Trying to catch one shallow. Just make it easy, knock them out. I should just shoot across the lake. Getting the challenge, first part of it said all we have to do is catch a fish. And we all just kind of looked at each other and laughed. And then the Amish buggy part came in. But we made the hard part happen already. So Fred and Frank gave us a ride to the lake. And now we have 1 hour to catch a fish. Cassie did not specify what kind of fish I had to catch. So all we got to do is catch a fish. I like the bass fish. I brought all bass stuff. As always happens on Erie Extreme, we had extreme weather this morning. Lightning woke me out of bed. We had, I don't know, inches of rain. Had to have 2 inches probably of rain this morning. And what it did was raise the water level. I mean, it's almost like a flood here. I haven't been to this lake in 7 or 8 years, so it's not gonna be a gimme. The fact that it just poured several inches and the water's rising, that's gonna make it tough too. Water's up into the yards, and of course, you know, it's just making it hard on us because it's never easy. So anyway, I brought a few different baits, you know, just stuff that I know I can catch a bass on. Like I said, I've fished here before, so I know that there's a lot of docks. So I got a jig that I can skip up under there, and I brought a frog to fish in these lily pads, and then I got a Cinco that I can fish out on the edges if I have to. I don't think it's against the rules to get some help either. We got a couple of guys here that might be able to point us in the right direction. I'm gonna definitely talk to them. How's it going? Hey, we got about 30 minutes to catch a fish. Do you know where we can definitely catch one, or is it tough here or what? You're visiting too? Have you caught anything? Well, that's not good, is it? Muskies are the fish at 10,000 casts, right? I don't think you can make 10,000 casts in an hour. We're on a time limit.
I can't believe we pulled the horse thing off, and now Dave's not going to catch a bass. Dave, remember, you're a bass pro. You're a bass pro.
50 minutes. I definitely didn't bring something I wish I had, I can tell you that. This is my little friend the Cinco, and when you only need to catch one fish, can't beat it. Maybe we should have had the Amish guys take us fishing too. Uh-oh. Oh, I missed one. Okay, girls. How much time is left? That was a fish. He took my Cinco. Might have been a bluegill. Did the challenge say we had to catch a fish or get a bite? That cigar smells like candy. Come on, fish. I can't imagine going through all that. The horses and the rain. Come on, bass. There's a creek right here. Come on, fish. Be our friends. Oh, do you know how easy it would have been if I'd have just brought a little crappie rod? It would have been simple. This is too shallow. I need a guide. Oh, I missed one. I don't know if they're little tiny bluegills or not. That felt like a bass. It really did. 30 minutes. Half our time is gone already. This doesn't look too bad. So clear back here. I don't know, girls. Not liking it. You got a pet bass somewhere we can catch? So that rain today made it go up. That's what we thought. There's a bluegills are everywhere. I'm gonna try breaking off one of my little tails on this. I've never done this before. There's just a bunch of bluegills underneath that boat right there. It's gonna end right here, boys. There's a ton of little bluegills right here. All I need to do is catch one fish. At least it's a fish. Not gonna happen. Thank you. There's so much stuff I don't have with me. It makes me sick. Gonna waste a lot of time, but we're gonna go across. How long you think that'll take? Who cares if we fail? Right? Dave never fails. I have faith in Dave. Making a huge gamble. Come on, fish. Should have been one there. Bummer. That's not a good sign. I'm worried now. That's a bummer. That should have been a fish right there. No. Unbelievable. It's a nice drop off. Wonder if they still use that slide. It's gonna happen here. I got a feeling. All we need is one little tiny bass hiding up under this dock, on these docks. Might as well make it a giant. Why don't we just catch a 5-pounder and be done with it? Dumb. I guarantee you if it wouldn't have rained, water rose up real quick, it scares them. At what point do we punt? Because I think I might be able to figure out a way to catch one of these bluegills. I'd love to catch a bass though. I really wanted to catch a bass, you know? Duh. But it was becoming obvious, you know, we had fished for 45 minutes with nothing. So I start digging through the boat and I find this tiny little old tube crappie jig that is in the boat that my son left in the boat from a previous crappie trip. It's not small enough, but we'll have a chance at least. I noticed some bluegills swimming out from under some of the pontoon boats, and I think with about 15 minutes left, I know I'm hot, we just decided to change gears a little bit. I don't think they're gonna bite this. Did it just get hot out here? There's bluegills everywhere. I don't have anything that I just don't have anything that I think we can catch one on. There's one. Dude, over. And I've never been more happy to catch a tiny little fish in my entire life. Look at that. Challenge over. 16 minutes to spare, baby. Fish in the boat. It was a little tiny baby bluegill, but it was the winner. This is my new little friend. We're gonna put him back in the lake. We got 16 more minutes, so we're actually gonna fish a little bit more. Now we can relax. Let's watch him swim off, our little buddy. See ya. Did you see the size of that fish I just caught? That's too bad. They got big fish in this lake?
Oh yeah, huge.
How big?
Probably this big, maybe?
That's the size of the one I just caught. How big again?
Probably this big.
Can we're not disturbing you, are we?
No, no.
I was just seeing your shirt there, you know. You guys look like trouble. Well, why don't you tell us a place we can go catch a big giant bass?
It's probably out in the middle.
Out in the middle? No, we're not. Is there any fish in this lake? What time's the restaurant open? Are they? I say we go dock the boat. That's a disappointing way to fulfill a challenge. I feel unfulfilled. It was this big. That was definitely the true meaning of the word challenge, wouldn't you say?
It was a challenge.
With that bonus extra time at the end, you know, I really wanted to catch a big trophy Canadota fish. But I did get some awesome bonus footage. They need to give us like harder challenges, man. Right? Ion in the water. Ion in the water. Where? Straight down. There it is, right there.
You guys catch anything?
We caught, no, not really. We just dropped the camera in the water. It's right, once you get in the water, I'll show you. It's right there. Yeah.
Oh, nice. All right, where is it?
Straight where my rod is.
I'm going in.
Well, just don't make it muddy. See it? Right straight down.
I got it.
Okay. No, that's a beer can. Oh, no, that's the camera.
You're welcome.
You're going to just walk out over there? Yeah. That was awesome. You know, if I would have thought of it, I would have just thrown the camera in the water just for that. What a perfect way to end the day, you know? It cost us a camera, but it was so worth it. Now the sun comes out. Crazy. You gotta be kidding me. All right, a lot of things had to come together to pull this one off, and we did it. You know, I want to thank everybody who made this possible. You know, the camera guys and Terry for driving us to the water on the horses. I want to thank Cassie for the challenge. You know, it was something that we never would have done otherwise, and we had a great time. We just had a blast. And lastly, I want to thank Fred and Frank. You guys are awesome. And we're out of here.
We pull up to the frog pond and all these kids come running up to the truck. They just went to the bait store, bought Rapala lures, and wanted Dave to sign them. It was so cool.
Signed my glasses too. Maybe they'll give me good luck.
You guys bought these?
Yeah, we ran down the store, we seen them, and after we seen them on the docks, we went and bought them.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Sweet, man.
Thanks. Okay, smile.
Cool. These guys told me where to catch a bass, right?
Yeah,
Saw you on the dock? Come on over. He scares me with this shirt.
They give you your keys back.
There you go. Wow.
It's the most rain I've seen all season.
Let's go eat something. They got good food here, I heard, right?
Yeah.
You're the cook, right?
Yeah.
What are you going to make us?
Good
job, boys.
Right on.
Cool. That'll be some good B-roll.
It's basically an AC meter. That means that it's picking up alternating current.
What? Oh my.
Today, we're going ghost hunt.